Hi everyone. So I'm gonna do just a quick tutorial on putting together a glitter swap. I know I've had a lot of new people lately joining the swaps, and that is awesome. And a couple of people had some questions about it, so I thought I would just show you guys basically what I do. So the easiest thing to do, really, is use cards. So I just have like a card here. You can write your message in here. And I use these bags to put stuff in, so that if the mix bag breaks at all, it goes in here and not all over. But you don't have to do that. Normally, if you get, 2 millimeter bags, they're pretty good, and they don't pop nearly as much as you would think they do. So what you're going to do for mine, which is like a 5 by 5 by 5, that means 5 mixes, 5 spangles, and 5 nail art. So you do 5 presentations. And a presentation is just you, like how you present your mixes. Okay, so this is a presentation. So these cards, like this is just a thank you card you can get at like the Dollar Tree. They have like 6 packs of little cards like this, whether they're thank you cards or just something with like a picture that's blank, or you make your own cards, which you can do with any kind of paper. So all you have to do is organize your mix, your spangle. So I recommend at least a teaspoon of mix. I normally put more than that, just because I like doing 2 teaspoon bags, but I recommend at least a teaspoon of mix and then a teaspoon of spangles. So you just double tape. I put double tape right here and just kind of flatten that out and just tape it on there. Sorry, I've never done a tutorial before. Can you tell? And then spangles. Spangles are going to be any kind of glitter that is a shape. So hexies, butterflies, these are wine glasses, high heels, lips, any kind of glitter that is a shape. That is a spangle. So this is 1 teaspoon of a spangle, and I'll do the same thing. I just use double-sided tape, and I put it right up here, and then just tape that right next to the mix. Okay? And then your nail art, which can be alloys, you can have stickers, you can have decals, you can have foil, whatever you want. Then you just have to put your nail art in here too. Now, if you had like decals or something, you could stick them down here on a card like this, or you could stick them underneath if they had, like a plastic sleeve that they were in, and you could just stick that right on there. No issue with that. But again, you just take double-sided tape and stick it right at the top there. And I like stacking mine. So this is one way you can do it. And then you would just write your message with your mix name. If you didn't have the name on the bag, you could write your mix name and your YouTube channel, whatever you wanted in here. And then you put that in an envelope, and that is your presentation. Okay? If you wanted to do something a little bit different, I make little cards. And this is just like paper. I just cut cardstock and just decorate it with whatever you have. So you decorate the front side, and then on the back, you can actually stack everything up on there as well. So normally I put my nail art on the bottom, and I kind of stagger everything so that you can see it all. So I put my nail art, and then I put my spangles, and then at the very top I put my mix. Okay, so this is what I do normally if I don't want to get too involved, if I don't want to do something huge that's going to cost a lot of postage. This is how I do it. And then they're nice and staggered. And then I do have these cellophane sleeves that I just slide that right into, close it up, and then if anything breaks, it's still inside the bag. You don't have to worry about it getting messy if it gets, you know, ripped up by the post office or whatever. They do sell, I get these on Amazon. They just come in like a 100-piece bag. So, but they do sell some other ones. You can get like this kind of sack at Hobby Lobby. And that would probably work for a presentation like that. But the ones at Hobby Lobby, they're like 3 different sizes, and they're in the jewelry aisle at Hobby Lobby. I had a hard time finding them, but they come in a pack like this. There's 3 different sizes. These are also really good to, you know, put embellishments in and stuff like that too. But and then you have your presentation. So it's that simple. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to, I know that some of us like to get super crafty and we like to go all out and do amazing things for our swaps, but you don't have to do that. Like I said, just a card with everything taped in it and a nice little message inside an envelope works great. If you want to go just a little bit further and make it a little bit more dressy, you can do something like this. Just decorate a piece of cardstock and slide it into a cellophane sleeve. Okay, so this is what is required for my swaps. Just a piece of nail art. It doesn't have to be alloys. I know a lot of people starting out, you don't really have a lot of different kinds of nail art. Alloys, sometimes until you know where to buy them, they're just not readily available. Spangles, so that's any kind of shaped glitter, 1 teaspoon, and then your mix, 1 teaspoon of your mix. I hope that was helpful to anyone who needed it. Please let me know if you have questions down below. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about swaps or entering or organizing or however, whatever you're doing. I'd be more than happy to help you. Don't be afraid to enter swaps. I was afraid at first, and I had some really bad experiences at first because I was trying to just send them. I sent a couple just through the mail because I thought that was okay. And it is okay normally, but my post office is not that great, so I don't do that anymore. I get tracking for everything. But yeah, this is basically all you need to be in a swap. It's just your own mix, spangles, nail art. Like I said, it can be in a card like this. It can be something a little bit dressier like this in a cellophane sleeve, just decorations. Anything you want. It can be simple. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will catch you on the next one.